Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play the solo to I'll Wait by Van Halen. Alright, so let's dig into this I'll Wait solo. First of all, this song is in D minor. And Van Halen played this in standard, as with pretty much all their keyboard tunes. Everything was in standard 440 tuning. So D minor, this is a great key and it plays really well to Eddie's style. So let's talk about this solo a little bit. I picked this song because I think it exemplifies a lot of the innate beauty that Eddie has in some of the notes that he chooses and the phrasing that he selects. And this solo definitely sounds like it was pieced together and comped together, but that's fine. Everybody does that. But we're going to take a look at it in those sections where they comped this solo together in the studio. So the first part of this solo, a lot of people I've seen play this this opening lick as a harmonic. Now he may have done it like that. There's a harmonic that you can play on the G string on the 7th fret. But it's just hard to get that attack to sound the right way and to play it right with a whammy bar. I personally think that Eddie was playing this up in the D minor pentatonic position, and he takes this B string on the 13th fret and he bends it up to a D. But he's doing I hear it like he's doing a ghost bend. I hear it kind of like a single coil. So I'm playing the Satriani guitar. I'm going to split this into a single coil, and also this song has a at the very end, the whammy bar, he pulls up on it. So he was using something different than a normal whammy bar setup that he has, where it's just fixed on the bridge. So I'm going to use the Satriani JS140M in this video. So on this solo, I'm splitting this into a single coil. And I'm doing a ghost bend. A ghost bend is when you bend the note to pitch without hearing it. So if you bend the note up like this and then you hit it, the goal is to have it at the pitch of the note that you're bending it to before you hit it, and then release it. So that's what I'm doing. You can go. If you hear the solo on the record, that note is perfectly on that D when it starts, which may mean he hits it there, but it just doesn't sound like a harmonic to me. So I go. That next part, I'm on the G string, and I play on the 7th fret, and I bend it up a whole step. So I'm playing this note, but it's going to bend to this note where I go. So the very beginning. right, so that's the first part of that solo. Eddie then, the way I hear these notes on the guitar and the fretboard, I hear that he's down in the D minor pentatonic position. I'm going to switch to humbucker mode now. I hear that he's down in this D minor pentatonic position down here. So we're going to be down here. Looks like we're playing an A minor pentatonic, but we're really playing in a D minor. So that next part, he goes. So what I did there was I'm on the G string, 5th fret, and then the G string on the 7th fret. And he's kind of digging into it. He's kind of rolled back a little bit so it sounds cleaner. Palm muting. Putting a lot of attitude into it. And then he goes to the B string, which is on the 6th fret, and then the B string on the 8th fret. And then he goes G string on the 7th fret, G string on the 5th fret, and then the D string on the 3rd fret. Plays that F. So it goes. Lots of attitude. So from the beginning, we're going to go. Pretty easy so far, but there's a lot of little tricks in there and nuances that make this soulful and really bluesy. And then he does this thing that I hear it like this. So what he's doing there is he's sliding on this G string. Get your mind out of the gutter. There's a lot of G string on this song. So on this G string, he's going up to the 9th and the 7th. He's sliding from the 7th to the 9th, and then pulling off back to the 7th. I'm only picking it once. I do the same thing, same approach on the B string, going from the 13th to the 10th fret. And then we jump up to the 17th fret. And this is probably one of the hardest parts of the song, is hitting this. That's the next part. So we're going to go. He's been in that 17th fret up to a 19th. Now don't rush to get up there, just don't go. Eddie really milks each note for what it's worth in this solo. So we're going to go. And then we go back down to this D minor pentatonic shape. Well, sort of the pentatonic shape, it's in that area. He takes the 12th fret and he bends it up. He bends that up to the 13th fret, which is an F. So he goes. I'm going 10, 10, and then bend this 13 on the B string up a step. So I'm going to take this phrase from the slide part. Like that, okay? And then the next part goes. And what he's doing there is an F major 7. So he goes from that. So I'm sliding from the, let's say, you can slide it pretty much anywhere, from anywhere, as long as you hit this note. That's up on the 15th fret G string. So we're hitting this E, and then 13th fret B string, 14th fret G string, 15th fret D string. So those notes separately are with some vibrato. So I'm going to take it from the slide part and then play that phrase we just finished, okay? And then the trademark Eddie Van Halen lick. It's something like that. I always play this lick differently. And I wish I could master it, but I just can't. But it's something like this. So what we're doing there is the D minor shape. But we're going to add this ninth. Rake up this chord. So we're doing this D minor. But we're going, pulling that pinky off the 12th fret back to the 10th. Two notes on that 13th fret high E. I went, so I did a pull off on the 12th and 13th with my ring finger and my pinky down to the 10th, and then bent that. So if you play any old like blues or Clapton or Jimmy Page, any of that old stuff, you hear him going. That's kind of what he's doing here in this D minor shape. So a lot of rakes in there. Those rakes really make your solo sound a lot more expressive, and you could just see Eddie vibing on it. So I always looked the way that he did when he played those parts. It's true. And then this next part goes. Very Jimmy Page lick. It's like Stairway to Heaven kind of thing. So we're going to come out of. We're going to jump up now, way up high, to the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th fret, all the way up there. So you got to make the most out of this bend. Eddie made bends sound supernatural. What I mean by that is that bend goes. That's all one note. It's like he bends up fast. And they bend slightly down, and then hits the 20th fret on the high E string. I mean, a lot of blues players just do the cliche. But he goes, bends it right back up, sort of at pitch. And he repeats it twice. So if you listen to the record, you got to kind of mirror that feel, that's it's like he's playing around with the semitones in this blues lick. Cool. So that's probably my favorite lick in this song. And then he's got this really cool run. What that one is I can't promise you this is exactly perfect because I learned these by ear. But I got a pretty good ear, and I've been playing for a long time, so it's pretty darn close. I think it may be it. So I'm going, ending on that 13th fret on the high E string. So I'm doing this run, starting on the 8th fret. 8th fret A string. So it's 8, 10, 12, and then 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13. So this one is just, then these next two are, and then, pretty cool. So, and then he does this thing way down here. It's probably where they punched him in. So he's just doing the on the D string. He's playing on the 3rd fret, this F, a couple times, and then plays the open D. He's going. He's kind of pinching it, kind of getting a pinch harmonic. Cool. So we got the. Sorry about that. We got. And then the very end of the solo, he goes. And you can play this 2 different ways, in my opinion. He's going up to the 17th fret on the B string, and then the 15th fret B string, and then the 14th fret on the G string. You could do a ghost bend, like. So he's going 17, 15 on the B string, and then 14 on the G string, and then he's going to do the same shape but slide it down 2 frets where it's 15, 13, and 12. Or you can get fancy. So we'll take it from that run where he goes. And this one's really hard. We go on the G string on the 5th fret. So he does this whammy bar thing where he goes. So I'm going 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. And then I hit a harmonic on the G string on the 7th fret. And he ends it like that, or they just cut the tape off, which is perfect. So without all that weirdness at the very end. So and that's where you hear the floating tremolo come into play. So there you have it. Good luck with the I'll Wait solo. This is very challenging. It's not your typical Van Halen solo with finger tapping or shredding, but the chord progression behind it is beautiful, and it's extremely melodic, and it's got some classic Van Halen licks in it, and it showcases Eddie's ear, his capability to bend notes properly, to get the most out of notes, and really play in the pocket. So anyway, if you like the video, please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment below. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Peace out.